All right. I think everything's working. I am here. I am back. I'm back to do some Lego. Got a really big haul, as you can see. A lot of Lego on the table. A lot of Lego. I'm going to just touch on one or two things real quick. I got my buddy on my headset, so I got someone to talk to. Makes it a little easier for me to flow. So that's that. Nothing really important there. Got a lot of Lego to go over today. Really gonna try to stay focused on that, because that's why I'm here. I like talking about Lego. Right before I started streaming, I had this incredible idea. Me and my friends like to call them ideas. I've got an idea. I need to start off with this idea, an ideal. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be a quick little build. A quick build. I think that's gonna be sick to start this off with a quick build. And it's an inspired, it's a little inspired build by a very popular Lego YouTuber, goes by the name of Jang Bricks. Gotta give him a little shout out right off the bat. Just having a weird issue here because I'm trying to figure out if this is actually working. Yeah, that is odd. We might have to pause and see if this is actually working. I apologize, folks. We're gonna stop this and maybe have to restart. Okay. Buddy on the mic, can you tell if the camera's working for me, my friend? Is my hand going in front of the camera? There was a funkiness there. I thought I moved something on the table and then it didn't register on my camera on my screen, so I was like, what the hell? Anything there for me, pal? Hand in front of the... We're good? You're gonna get a thumbs up on the thumbs up. Sweet! Thanks, bro. Of course. Nice. Excellent. Delay, of course. Everything's perfect. Thanks for that help, brother pal. Because I did this little move. I did that right there to fix that little OCD, and then it didn't pop up, and I knew things were not right. But now we know we're right. Everything's good. I love it. Thank you, Evan. To the quick build. Back to Jang Bricks. He has a really cool thing that I absolutely love. It's a little Lego pointer. So I'm going to make a Lego pointer really quick. I don't really feel like pointing around with my finger. I feel like a weird pointer that way. I don't want to be a pointer. And what's funny is I looked right here. We're going to extract these elements right here from these sails because I can. I'm going to rebuild this pirate ship of sorts, this oriental kind of pirate ship of sorts that I got part of the haul. Very excited about it, but this is just the perfect time. I saw this element and I was like, that's perfect. I like that dark brown. We're just going to seal those, and then if and when I get to the reconstruction of this pirate ship, which is going to be probably much farther down the road, I will either rebuild this thing I'm about to build now, or just extract more from the piles of Lego that I have, because I have a hoarder level of Lego, as some may or may not already know. Okay, getting distracted by a random element. We still got on the camera. We're still good on the camera. So I'm breaking down these brick-built masts that are pretty cool for this Oriental pirate ship, where normally they're kind of like this. This is an actual singular mast. That does not have good focus, does it? I'm using like a $14 camera from Walmart. So. Alright. We're doing a little of this, a little of that. Bam! So I extracted a bunch of these shits. Oop. Try not to cuss very much on these because I want these to be for everyone. Alright, so bam, got some of those. These are like the little long connector pieces. Very sturdy. And they're just good for extension and grabbing. And I was like, this is the way. This is the way. So I'm just going to grab those. And then I'm going to grab my little tray of these 1x2. I have a tendency of calling them axles, but I don't really know what they're called. I think they're called axles now that I think about it. I'm a little rusty on the by the book terminology of some of these Lego elements. A little rusty indeed. I need to get my handy dandy pin pusher. There's actually one right there. Boom, push the pin right out of there. I like that. And then we're going to keep sticking these together because I want it to be quite large, quite long, so that I can point at things quite far away. I like this actually right off the bat because I use this rounded. That's going to be like the base. I like that. And then we're just going to see how long I can make this with it still feeling relatively structurally sound. And I think I want to put those together like that to create a ridging effect for more grip. And now that I think about it, I forget if these reds are not as strong as the black ones, but I don't think that's the case at all. No, it's not. So we're going to keep building with whatever color we feel like it, because no one's ever going to see it. So we're putting those together like that, creating like a ridged effect for more grip. I think is kind of a good idea, because I'm not gonna lie, that's what Lego's all about. They can take an idea and you make it better. Jang's was cool, but I'm pretty sure mine's gonna be like a million times better. Just gonna say. Bam. One spot for each finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of crazy. This has got some serious. This is going to be a serious pointer, folks. All right. Now back to full extension. We don't need any more of those. These masts are coming in clutch just to like slap this together quick. Because I did not want this to take very long. This is going to be a quick build. Quick, 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 quick. This one feels very loose, so I don't like that. We're going to keep that out of there. That'll happen. That'll happen. Maybe it is the red. Who knows? No, it was that piece. I have a very sensitive Lego touch for the tensile strength, or otherwise known as clutch power. Now, for the best part that I'm really excited about is the tip of this pointer. I was thinking about how to pull this off in the most effective way. It's going to be a lot like the other ones I've seen. And I might just kind of do it the same as this, but actually I might do it like this. So there's 2 points of connection. And see what I can do with that in the future. Maybe make a big pointer. But right now it's probably going to be just the way that I've seen. So now we've got a super long rod. Wow, I cannot get that in the camera, right, can I? I'm not even going to try this. I'm failing. It's been failed. Okay, we got a long pointer. And then, okay, we're going to find a cool element that's going to act as the arrow. And that's what I'm kind of excited about. Honestly, that one element is what made me like, okay, I need to have this. I need to have a Lego pointer in my life when I first saw it. And again, all the credit goes to our man JB. I thought I had some of these separated, so this might be a trick. This is unfortunate. We're gonna go through a lot of we've got a lot of these element separators. You know, tackle boxes. They work perfectly for small portions of unique elements that you might get out of your hair or have a little home for. But the problem here is I thought certainly I had a lot of this element, and this is gonna, I feel like this is gonna quickly turn from a short build to a long build. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So what I think we're gonna do is go back to This is so weird. I'm finding the element I'm looking for, but the curved version and the version that doesn't have the point. What the hell? That's kind of funny. I'm gonna put those away. And I'll show you what I'm talking about for the hell of it. Like, there they are. As you can see, one is curved and the other one is not curved. Yeah, I gotta wonder. There's the focus point. And then, yeah. Oh! I just came up with the most brilliant idea on the spot, and that's what I was trying to do. I was like, how can I come up with a solution to this really quickly without messing around much longer? We are going to use a blue. Didn't really want to do, but we're doing it. It's going to be bright red. We're going to have to live with what I get right now, which is okay. Gotta go with the flow. So, what's up? Yes, yeah, dog. Call out from my boy. That's a silly ass dude on stream. Showed some stuff. He was making funnies off of fucking faucets. Now, what I'm looking for is a pin here that's going to be in here, but not spinnable. Lego's going everywhere. That's how it goes. We're at the very beginning of a big part up, so it's kind of normal. Shit's going everywhere. Now, I'm wondering if this even exists. What am I going to do here? It does. It's a red one. I did it. So a half pin. Yeah, half pin. Red is got the high clutch power. So now I can attach this without it rotating at all. And I've got myself a Lego pointer. But the blue is going to blend in. It's going to blend in real good. Either way, what if I do something like this? Grab a big piece. Draw attention to it. Not a bad idea. All right, we figured out the pointer situation, so I could kind of point things out when I was having long rants about things. As you can see, I've sorted out some translucent elements here. There are so many sets that came in this haul that I'm absolutely just blown away by. There was 6 bins, easily 150 pounds, and it's just been an absolute treasure trove going through all this. Got some stuff sorted here, and so just sort of started the separation process. These are all chunks that'll probably go back. Got a lot of chunks over here you can't see. Go back in the bins so that I can restart that process of rebuilding some of those, because a lot of them are sets that I have sealed that I want to have out of box. So this has just been unbelievable how many sets are in here that I have sealed that I didn't want to open, but I also wanted to have out of box to do cool stuff with. And so like right here, you probably can't tell, but a lot of these elements, the keen eye might have been able to notice that I have the Ideas Blacksmith right here, and then right there, and then like all of it's right there, and then here you can't really tell, but right below the camera here is some the tree, the indistinguishable tree that's on the side of the Ideas Sesame Street set that I also have sealed that I really wanted to have out of box. So now I got one of those, so that'll be something. I'll do a Sesame Street build and a blacksmith build, all this fun stuff. So many crazy ones here, including this one. I'll just do a quick show off. It's basically complete, but I want to go over it and make sure that it's, excuse me, actually all there and whatever. But the Steamboat Willie set. I can't remember if this was ideas or what, but freaking cool in my opinion. Yep, just gonna have a real random set there. And then, yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of dive in. This is definitely a beginner stream to kind of calibrate a lot of different things for when I'm moving pieces around. If it's too loud or too quiet or that kind of thing, I can go back and make sure it's better for in the future. So yeah, if you're watching this, thanks for bear with me with the roughness of it and hanging out, having a good old time. So I'm gonna just kind of sort of organize things, get back to what I was doing here, which is sorting Lego and putting it in its place. In its places. While doing that, may as well just show off a couple cool things here as to what I'm talking about. I get real crazy with it, but this one's a little bit more crazy than the others because it's specifically your Lego minifigure accessories. And so, yeah, you got a lot of different fun stuff there. And I do this so that I can find elements pretty straightforward, and I got a lot of ideas. That's what this channel is all about, ideas. Which reminds me, I didn't do the my starting spiel, my thing that I wanted to do, which is what this channel is all about, which I want to talk about every time at the very beginning. This channel is about bringing people together and sharing and talking about ideas. It's that easy. And the bottom line is having fun after that. So, yeah, that's what I'm here for, sharing, talking about ideas, bringing people together and having fun based around Lego, tabletop awesomeness, cards, action figures, you name it. Obviously, Lego is going to be a pretty big focus of it, but not exclusively too, not only. So a lot of fun stuff to look forward to, in my opinion. Let's show off one or two more of those. In my opinion, these are pretty small, but I collect Lego. I've seen it all. So I'm a little bit whatever you call it, used to it. So I feel like I don't have very much, but actually I have more than most people ever would, and so I want to be respectful of that and conscious of that. And the least I could do is make some fun content for everyone, right? All right. So that one was fun. That was like foliage, etc., etc. That'll be fun. I really like to make outdoor scenes and stuff like that. Get creative with it. And then, yeah, some of those other ones aren't really that fun to look at because they're just a bunch of random elements. They are fun to look at, but we'll do that another time. Have more to look at. There's always going to be more to look at. That's why I started this, because I just started to realize how awesome this is and how much of an infinite bottomless hole of awesome action and entertainment this is going to be. And I got to start now because I got years ahead of me. This is crazy. Another one, these elements right here were dead giveaways to the ideas. Again, how many ideas sets were in here are crazy. This haul was insane. So, yeah, this is the ideas ship in a bottle. That's all there. It's complete. I already know. The base is around here somewhere. I think I put it back in the big tub already, but it's pretty cool because it's got this exclusively printed medium large, whatever you want to call it, shield element dish, and it's printed on the bottom, not the top, which is so unique because it acts like a little dish element, and it's a compass. It's so sick. I could bust that out. I don't even know where it is right now, so we're gonna not worry about that right now. But so cool to get that in there, and a lot of other crap. So I'm gonna try to just keep ranting about Lego. Oh, another one. Oh my god, check this out. Lego ideas. Stranger Things. Again, another one. Another really cool, valuable, in my opinion, relatively valuable Lego ideas set that I have sealed. Literally have it. And I was like, I really want to build this. I really want to build this. And it's come to me. Literally come to me open. This is insane. And last but not least, I'll probably keep talking more and more about these ones that I've got. There's so many. Boom. This piece right here, you're thinking, what? How? But this right here, plus, you can't really see it, but you can. Where's my pointer? Boom. Right here, this, oh, I should not be doing that. It's going to make things wobble. The pirate, this right here. That is the freaking Pirates of Barracuda Bay, baby. $250 set. Idea. It's an idea set, and that's one of the ones I've been wanting forever. I have it sealed, and I'm pretty sure I paid $250 for it. And I have it sealed. And so, boom. And so this is incredible. Everything's coming together. The Pirates of Barracuda Bay is going to be used as a base foundation. I'm going to rebuild the set, put it all back together. That'll be a whole episode, the reconstruction of the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. And then that whole set will be used as a foundation to one of the biggest Lego pirate layouts I've seen. Definitely there's been many, many more, way larger. And I've seen some real big ones that I'm not going to compare to that. But this is going to be quite large. The whole screen here would be taken up. The entire table here, this whole surface, will be taken up by this set. I want to make a huge scene. And then maybe one day take it to a con. But we will see about that many years down the road. But this is crazy. Because I've had that set sealed, Pirates of Barracuda Bay. And that's kind of been what's like been holding me back to start doing this huge set layout, because I didn't want to open it. And now I just got it opened. So this is just a hallelujah moment. Hallelujah. Okay. So we've been going for I don't know how long, a little while. I'm going to try to have this go for probably about 2 hours or so. Where is the time? I don't see any time on here. I don't think I'm doing the right thing, but I'm just going to play it by ear and use the normal time on the real life clocks. Probably go for another 45 minutes to an hour and a half here. I want to do some sorting, do some organizing. Welcome back, my headset assistant is back. So yeah, I think I really want to just dive in, get this cleaned up here. This is a big mess. We got a big mess. But I think, I don't know, there's just so much to do right now. I'm a little overwhelmed. I think I'm going to clean up my area over here. Last time I was doing some stuff, I was just sorting a lot of these elements that I got that were just, it's so hard for when you're parting out set things, the hauls, to not just go straight to the goodies. And I mean, that's kind of what you got to do. You just get in there and find the stuff that's like, okay, needs to be extracted. Prints, rare elements, all that good stuff. So this is a whole thing of prints, which I love. Prints and really cool stickers. And then I was just extracting like the food elements, edible Lego, accessories, weapons, and more accessories there. So I got a few of those stacked up, some things I can put in their homes, maybe on camera at some point. Because those are some of those, like this one, the food, that all has one place. Just dump that in there. Want to show off one in particular element that I'm super excited about. Someone who may or may not see this be happy about. Anyone who loves Harry Potter is going to love this, but either way, I actually got the sorting hat. If I can get that focused down in the middle there, but you can't really see it. It's too small either way. We'll see that featured in some Harry Potter sets. I've got some real big Harry Potter sets that I'm going to do one day. Got a lot of Harry Potter. So I'm going to pull all that together at some point. So yeah, I've got a lot of figures kind of spread out in front of me. So I'm going to actually just scoop all that up. Scoop. Going to get that out of my way. This is going to be a good test for if this is too loud or not. Because that's going to be part of it. There's going to be a lot of Lego sounds on the channel, especially when I'm doing Lego. And so you'll either love it or hate it, and then figure out what you want to do after that. but in my experience, a lot of people have told me they love the sound of Lego being moved around and stuff, and it is what it is. So we're gonna, experiment with a little bit of that on the channel. So we get my area cleaned up here. This is a whole bowl of like just minifigures and accessories, really rare elements and stuff that were, the good stuff from the sets, of course. So much more. This is less than 25% of it, this whole bowl. And so we're not going to, unfortunately, I can already tell, get to any of the new bins today, because there's just so much to do and so much to talk about. But that's just the way it is. I just found a pair of dragon wings. I'm still trying to think about a cool way to get this pointer more bright. I'm bummed I can't find those red pieces, those red pointer pieces I was looking for. Also, I got, finally, again, another Harry Potter, or another set in general, that I wanted to open for a special element, but didn't, and I have it sealed. Buckbeak. Got me a Buckbeak from Harry Potter. Big fan of that. So we're just gonna, this is kind of how it goes. Stuff just gets pushed around. A lot of Lego. It's like those vending machines where all the coins just get smushed together and pushed off. Okay. A lot more stuff is still in my way, so I need to clean that up a little bit more. I just found this. This guy, Oscar the Grouch, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can't remember. Still nice and blurry. Gotta love that. Just gonna do this focus test here, see if it can figure itself out. This camera is real dog. Wow. Leave it at that. A lot of random elements, some stuff that that's the best part, is stuff that you like either never seen or you've seen and be like, I'm never going to get that because it's part of a set that you're never going to purchase. Like this base for Sandman is so sick. It's like him actually coming out of the earth and the sand and turning into a physical form. Of course you can't see it because it's not going to focus very good unless it's down here. But yeah, for those who know what that already looks like. It's pretty sick. And then more of these old ones from when they're doing that. I can't remember what it's called all of a sudden. But this says the Goonies, which is pretty cool. I like collecting those ones that have like niche IPs that never even got any sets. But it's just like, how is there a Goonies baseplate thing here? So yeah, what's the next step? Got our area cleaned up here. Gonna have a place to put the minifigures and accessories there now. Gonna move these to the side. I think a partial problem what I did was I wasn't as prepared as I thought to do this, so, but that's okay. You go with the flow. I just mean like I need more. I usually have a quite large selection of these buckets here. These buckets are integral to the operation. I was kind of thinking those are very integral to the operation. But kind of thinking I need to get a few more here or empty these out. I thought it might be fun to kind of just mess around with those for a second, because I have to do some crazy acrobatics to interact with them. It's unfortunate when you get as much Lego as one does. Things come real difficult when you get as much Lego like this. Right, so I've busted out the large bin of plates, which yeah, a large is kind of an understatement. This is huge. You got a huge bin of plates. They're easy to come by, so you gotta have yourself a huge bin. What's odd is I'm finding some special plates in here for some reason, because I've got a whole other bin for special plates. Anything that's not a square or a rectangle. So it's a huge bin of just square and rectangle. So all of this is going in there now, this whole thing. Man. So I gotta open one of these, which is nice. So I can put all the brick in there. That was something I just want to kind of get separated. Those are things that easily separate because they have an easy home to go into. All of these have separate containers, if you can believe it. But that's just how I operate. I've got a whole operation here. This is something, part of why I want to share it, because I just took a little time, more than a little time, to get some Lego organized, and now I can do whatever I want with it. Sort, build, talk about it. Let other people give me ideas to build, like maybe they want to see something built and I can do that. That's something I'm interested in. I think is a cool idea. I've seen people do in the past, and I have such an extensive collection now that it is kind of like there's basically nothing I can't build. It's absolutely insane. Lately, in fact, I've been kind of surprising myself pretty significantly as to just the depth of certain elements that I've been able to compile. So we're seeing a little bit of space clearing up here. We're seeing a little bit of progress. I think we're gonna have to put this bin of large bins out of the picture. Now, there's a throw bin over there. So I can just throw plates over there. That's always nice when I'm sorting. You just yeet plates and stuff over there. But here, way back up top, big thump, and now we have the special plates. A bit of special plates, which I have found what seems to be a weird little build from someone left me. A little target. Excuse me. A little Lego target. Like, what is this? Oh wait, maybe it's a record. You want to listen to some records? Imagination is the limit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take it apart though, because that's what my OCD teacher tells me to do. And it's got to be taken apart. Pretty cool stuff though. Cool little build out of just plates, out of just special plates. Kind of cool. And then, bam! There goes all the special plates. Another open bin. Another open bin. So we're just slowly but surely organizing things. I think I'm gonna put this bucket as just like stuff that I want to keep out because it's technical, but don't have the sorting devices or time/desire to quite get to its final home at the moment. So a lot of different unique things here I was just kind of setting aside. That's got a cool light gray pirate. Ship wheel. And I am very excited about the pirate ship thing because it has a huge, like, I have been prepping for it for a long time. And when the time comes, whoever sees it will know immediately that this is going to be pretty sick, pretty freaking cool, because I'm actually realizing a lot of these elements are for that too. So I'm going to create a secondary, this one right here is going to be for stuff that's literally going to be for this pirate ship build that I'm going on about. Or it's not even a pirate ship build. It's going to be a scene that's going to involve a lot of pirate-esque and stranded on an island pirate vibes. And I'm going to go crazy with it. Real detailed with it. I think I'm going to grab this rope off here. I'm just going to take all this crap off of this. All these little guys. It's ridiculous. It's kind of cool. I turned this rope into like what seems to be Christmas lights. Kind of cool. And that rope is definitely going to be something I'm going to use in there. Got a lot of strange builds in here I'm not familiar with, but definitely pretty cool stuff. I'll have to be looking for if it'd be worth just rebuilding or parting out. Now that we got special plates put away, I'm going to move this bin over here as well. And unfortunately, there's certain elements that are just gonna get pumped in at a abundance. So you need to be able to have the correct sized containers to contain said elements. Another one I usually have an issue with, but thank God I'm not maxed out right now, is the 2x6 plus. 2x6 plus. Oh, wait a minute, no, it's 2x8. I forgot. It's 2x8. I love that because I extracted all the 2x6s. So I've got a home for 2x4s and 2x6s. Plates. Which is crazy. But then everything else. So this is 2x8 plus. 2x8 plus. There they go. All in the bin. 2x8 in the bin. Let's go. Wait. Yep. 2x6, put that to the side. 2x4, put that to the side. And yeah, these pieces you just have a dumb abundancy of. I want to make potentially a build out of just those and just see how weirdly abstract I can get with it. Alright, looks like we're pretty good in the 2x8 plus department. This right there, you cannot see, darn it, it's just out of sight, is a bunch of trapped floors from the Prince of Persia set that was included. Just did nonstop. Like, what? How many sets are in here? Just nonstop. And I honestly think that this is either Prince of Persia, this tan wall, or Star Wars, of course. Okay, just unbelievable amounts of sets that are sick or valuable or just not produced anymore. Been retired. And yeah, this is definitely, again, a very rough comeback episode to just try to get back in the flow, test some sounds and some calibrations, etc., etc. Get myself comfortable back on the camera, on the mic, all that good stuff. So what's the next step here? Continuing to sort out elements and get this area cleaned up so I can have more focused activities / episodes. Because this is, I want to have episodes that are kind of like this, literally messy, me just talking randomly about Lego and the sets that are in front of me. Those are literally part outs where I'm getting a mass amount of Lego, brand new, to my collection, and it's sweet because I've got all these cool things that I've never even had before, potentially not even seen. So for example, right in here, I set all this stuff aside, and right off the bat is just so much cool stuff in here that I may not have seen before. Like this is, I'm pretty sure this is some form of Joker hair, or if not Joker, it's the Green Goblin. And then, which is really cool. And then upper torso, over the neck, elements I've never seen before. This book that's stickered, makes it look like it has a cover. I love those. So many just minifigure accessories and stuff that I'm obsessed with, like bananas. I am bananas for bananas, and I will show you that. I will show you why one day. That's going to be a secret. Why I'm a bananas about bananas and Lego. And actually, this banana is going to go in that weird little thing I had. Where did that go? There. For the ultimate. This egg, this is sick. This tan colored egg, that's going in there. I like that a lot. Gray, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's many. I'm sure there's actually gray eggs. A lot of gray eggs, but I'm just not sure how that's going to vibe with me. This hat right here is making me think. This hat right here, I'm almost certain this is for the Harry Potter people, whiz people. What's that in that one Harry Potter movie where there's like those badass, like they like pull up on a boat and they're like the super smart chick witches, and they're all in like these blue outfits. I'm pretty sure this is the hat of one of those. And this might be her head right here. This might be her head right here. That's crazy because I've never seen this head before. And so a lot of cool figures, man. A lot of cool accessories. Machete. I don't think I've actually seen this exact Lego machete before. Yep, it's Lego, not Playmobil. White croissant, I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. This barrel, that's a perfect thing. These chicken legs, and this frog, all this type of stuff. These are so gonna be perfect for the environment. And then there's a lot of green foliage here I can have separated. And that's why I kind of threw it over here. There's Ron Weasley's kid head. The kid version of Ron Weasley's head. So I'm just going to grab a bunch of foliage here. This is just going to be a bunch of foliage right now, extracted. Just grab all that green, anything that looks like it would be a plant, organic. This is obviously like a lizard tail, but we're going to include it in the organic section. Make a little pile of those somewhere, so they can be sorted into the green stuff. I've actually already got one of those kind of piled up over here where that tree is that I was talking about from the Sesame Street. Large bone. Love that. I've talked about it with some of my friends and colleagues that I really intend to make some pretty cool, like dark, very dark and sadistic kind of Lego art. Really bend the envelope and do something different. Because I've been inspired by some of that. I've got a book. I've got a lot of books. I've actually got a library of Lego books, which is ridiculous. Probably do some episodes on that crap if anyone's interested. Yep, my headset guy just farted in the mic. That's pretty crazy. Got a little Lego laptop here. I love it. There's little ghosts on here. I wish it was printed, but a little sticker is good enough for me. Lego laptop is super cool. And then we proceed. All this Lego Technic brick has a home, so this is easily sort of like, move all this out of here. Got a little pile of that building up down here on the bottom of the screen right below this guy. All these wheels and rims are they all got a home, so they can just disappear in 2 seconds. So, accessories, broom. There's definitely going to need to have brooms because we're going to have swabbies or whatever scrubbing the deck. This is going to be big. There'll be a, I'm torn between there being how many pirate ships are going to be involved. One half of one is going to be included no matter what, because it's going to be like a decrepit, crashed pirate ship on this island. And they're like, it just happened. And then so, yeah, the story will unfold from there. So yeah, a lot of minifigure accessories here. We're going to bring over this guy, so we can throw these in there. Bam. Broom, weird weapons, wands, a lot of wands. Harry Potter, you already know. Crowbar, I love that crowbar element. This bottle, I really like this bottle. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that bottle. Shield. It's scratched up. Oh well. I think it's the Lion Knights or the King Knights. I can't remember what this one is. I've got a whole drawer of shields. That would be something I'm sure would be pretty interesting to see. We'll save that for another episode. A lot of stuff. So much stuff to look at, honestly, that we can't do it all in one. More food. Chicken legs and peppermint candies and sugar-coated scones. Croissants. I had a little pile of stuff that was going over the shoulders, over the neck. A lot of those. Where did that go? I think it's over here. Definitely a little bit of a time-consuming process when they're all kind of mashed together like this, but when I extract directly from, and I'm more focused on it then, and I have more of the things set aside that I need, it's definitely a bit more of a smooth process then. Some of these elements I just grab simply because I know they just have high efficacy, and like I personally like these elements for different reasons. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about the camera right now. I mean, regardless of anything else that'll, to be determined as in the future. But it's on a little gimbal thing, so I can actually rotate it in like a 360 degrees at any time, and I'm pretty happy about that. So I can turn the camera over towards me right now if I wanted to, or just leave it as is. And so if there's different things that I want to look at or have different angles, that's definitely possible. I've got a whole place for these chairs. That's why I like to grab these right away. But it sucks. I'm rusty. I don't know where any of my stuff is. Oh my goodness. It's kind of funny how that works. Okay, I forgot I moved this one up here, so those are up there now. Chairs are up high. I think I might just grab a lot of this Technic stuff out of here. Get that out of the way. Oh, I always get excited when I get one of these light bricks. But this is another one. This was a piece that's for the blacksmith. And it might be a little counterintuitive. Because there's just so many elements to sort out. You can only sort out so many at a time, so you kind of grab more than you can and then just keep breaking it down from there in a sense. Like right now, I just found a bunch more chairs I had set aside earlier, so now I got all those chairs put away. And there's a lot of stuff here that I know goes to one spot. Like minifigure heads, I can get all these out of here. This is pizza, this goes to food. I want to bring out something that I really like because I've been doing. This is something I will show this time, not save for another episode. I've been working on these for quite a while. I got these really, because I kind of keep everything I can that'll be helpful for this collection. Some people might call it hoarding, some people might call it collecting, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. But if things work, they work. So I found these are being thrown away. And they are so cool because of the different sizes of them, and I've been able to they work perfectly for excess minifigure heads. And it's just freaking awesome. Like, look at that. You can't even tell me that wasn't a perfect grab. And they're foam, so they can stack on top of each other just like this. There's another one. And so there's no way that that's going to damage those faces. And so these faces, like some of these are very rare and valuable. Or not, valuable to whoever. But if they're for a set that's like, they don't make that one anymore, this is good. Very helpful. And then this as well, larger one. Look at that. Boom. And they're all different. And so I really enjoy just looking at these sometimes. And so there'll be plenty more of that in the future. I got these out because I had found one of these, and I just started this one, the translucent elements here. And these are literally just translucent minifigure heads. They're all red, green. There's a clear one and a purple. So I just think these are pretty cool. They're used in different areas for, like, obviously these were the Chinese lanterns and stuff for some of the Chinese New Year's elements, but I'm breaking those down because I'm definitely going to rebuild those. I love those Chinese New Year's sets, but that'll be down the road further. So a whole nice row of those. So that's definitely something cool to look at, and there's definitely some pretty cool ones right here. Alpha Team. If anyone knows what so that's old school stuff right there. And then, oh, I'm so rusty. The stone dudes that were they would like mine underground for gems and stuff. So cool. I love those. I'm rusty on the themes. As I get back into this, I'll be more versed on the themes and people will know what I'm talking about. Or they can research them if they feel like it. Also, I'll just state now, I probably should have said it way earlier, but many have probably already noticed that there's a sound fluctuation, some sort, because I'm just using like a big mic that's kind of sitting in the middle of the table here, so I don't have one for my head yet, or this is one for the shirt or whatever. But you gotta do what you gotta do, and I'm actually pretty happy with this mic. It's very nice. It's one of those blue. Yeah, blue. Pretty nice. So very grateful to my sister. Give her a shout out. Big sis. Gotta love those. Literally. She did a very cool favor for me. Let me use this very nice mic. I hope it's not doing too much fluctuation, but probably is doing quite a bit. So hopefully that's not too much of a bother. Okay, we'll bust out one more cool thing that will not be saved for another episode. I made this recently. I hope I don't spill it again. I think I am going to spill it. Nope, almost did. And so I'm going up these halls. I always find really cool stuff. There's so much stuff, and I love it. Not like Lego stuff that's not Lego Elements. Like, take a look at that. This is such a cool old school Lego compartment bin. I want to find the year on it, if there even is one. Regardless, it's a really cool bin that is pretty nice because these red latches, they come off. They completely come off, and then you can put them back on so they're not going to break off. They don't break. I think that was an excellent decision. Excellent design decision. And I think same with the lid. I think the lid can just pop right off, regardless. It comes with these dividers, and these are most of my large animal figures. Bam. Pretty happy about these guys. Got some dinos and some crocodiles and some... These are the new horses. I have all my old horses separated. Got the exclusive ostrich from Prince of Persia. Probably not exclusive anymore. Black bear. Pretty cool stuff. The wings for the eagle. Paid $20 for that eagle at a con. Because I have a really cool mock idea that I want to make for an old theme that I was obsessed with when I was a kid called Lego Knights Kingdom. That was the theme. And if anyone remembers anything about it, it was very reminiscent of Lego, I meant to say Zelda Four Swords. It felt very derivative, very derived from Lego Four Swords. Gosh darn it, Lego. Zelda Four Swords. It literally was Lego Four Swords. That's why I keep saying that. Oops, I got all this out. Didn't even put the element away. So I think I made like a new little... Or... No, I didn't. Well, that's why. All over the place. Made a new home for the cobwebs. Oops, I just threw it across the room. There it goes. I'm not going to go get that now. That's really funny. Okay. Keeping going here. Keeping it going. I'm having so much fun. I'm so grateful for this opportunity to get back on the horse. And it was really this big haul that I got that was just like, you know what? There's no way I'm going to go through this and not record some of this because I've already been so excited by the first 2 or 3 bins. And I've still got 3.5 more bins, barely touched. I don't know what's in there. And there's going to be some real big ones. I'm going to lose my shit. And I can't wait for that. That'll probably start as soon as tomorrow. Maybe later tonight, but I doubt it. Okay, focus it. We're gonna get this stuff out of here. We're gonna get the screen cleaned up. By the end of the stream, all the Lego here, most of the Lego here, off the table. That's the goal. Boom. All right. We got tires and rims right here. Get these out of here. They've got a home. I literally have a place for what I call a rim, with rims only. So anything that's like a hard plastic rim, no rubber, boom, it's got a home. Put those over here. Because there's a lot of those. You get a lot of those in your day. I actually lost track of where it is because it's so large. I had to move it recently. Again, I'm losing track of where all my elements are. Oh, wait. Where? I moved it all the way to the other side, didn't I? Where are these rims, bro? I lost the rims. Completely lost the rims, people. They're gone. They're gonna go into the bucket right there. That's crazy. And then I've got a one that's just tires. Oh, you know what? I think I remember. I had to make another big bin and move it underneath deeper. Underneath the table. Okay, there's the one that's tires only. That one's kind of fun to look at. Take a quick look-see. Take a quick look-see. So we did this with all these. I'd be here all day long. We'd just be looking at these all day long. So I can't do that. That's actually a gold rubber. Yeah. I don't know what that was from. Oh, actually, you know what? I know exactly what it's from. I know these are the rings from Harry Potter Quidditch. Quidditch. I'll have you expelled from Hogwarts faster than you can say Quidditch. Who says that? Who says that? Alright. I'm going to put more tires in here because they're in my face and I can't deal with it right now. This is a really cool machine element that we're going to put over here because I have a huge tub for just like Lego car elements and such. A lot of over the shoulder here, a lot of neck elements. Boom, boom, boom. Lego Technic brake. Move these down, let's move these up. Swap these. Gems, face mask, beanies. That's very piratey. Having one like a little scarf around the neck. I already got a whole place for cups. Too many cups, in fact. It's already full. Oh yeah, I got, this is cups, teapots, mugs, the whole nine. Actually looks kind of cool. Looking at that one. And then a lot of these micro elements. I've got these trays up in this other thing that I want to show off sometime that have the home for those, but the teeth and the unicorn horns and all that. I'm going to consider that an element. Oh, that's one. This is such a cool micro build. You'd think that that's like one thing, and like the first thing you're like, what is that? A fire hydrant? Yeah, but it's not. It's, I mean, it is, but it's just two little random elements put together that make it look like one of those. Another over the neck. Another little plant piece. I'm gonna step away for 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Because I forget how much talking with intention can get to your throat. I need a drink. I need my streamer liquid. All right. Not gonna lie, pretty disappointed with my pointer. Kind of hate it. The brown that I thought was gonna be cool is way too dark, blends in, and then the blue is not bright enough at all. Like, what is this? We're gonna have to fix that. The next episode. Fix the pointer. Okay. Big old gun element. Put this over here. Little print. Another little print. I love this print so much. The 2x whatever piece of wood with the nails in it. I adore this piece. And I want as many of these as I can because of reasons. This thing has I have a whole home for these drawers and boxes that open up. I freaking love these little Lego compartmentalization things that can also be used as mailboxes because you can slide the little pieces. Oops, that's out of camera. You can slide the little envelopes in there through both sides, and then you can open it up and get the envelopes out, or use it for whatever your imagination can come up with. I'm going to show this off actually because I intend to do something really cool with this because I have so many of these now. One thing I've been really excited and passionate about is making little Lego mini games. Like actually, like you come up to it and you interact with it. You don't just look at it. It's not just a dust collector. It's like it's like a thing you interact with. And so all those drawers like that, I want to put a bunch of them together and make like this wall of drawers type thing and turn it into like a what's that show with all the suitcases? Like You Want to Be a Millionaire or whatever. There's like a bunch of suitcases and they have to open them up one at a time and they lose if they open up too many open ones or something like that. And one of them is like the jackpot, and then you come up with some rules and some systems, and I think that would be really fun. So that's something I'm thinking about. Okay, we can't clean up pieces off screen. And then I'm not accomplishing my goal here. So yeah, all those I'm just gonna honestly get these out of here now, back into the bin because they're in the way. So this is the base of the pirate, some kind of pirate ship. I think that was the like Japanese style one, which I think is super cool. Reminds me of the different pirate ships in the Pirates Caribbean at World's End or whatever, where they all come together. And there's all the different like regions pirate ships. I really like that idea. Big old another Lego mask that goes along with this stuff here. This is like a silly little. This stuff is kind of annoying to me sometimes, but where they just like up the piece count because they include like a little thing that you're supposed to just stick on the side. But this is for the Lego Steamboat Willie. I guess you just put this next to the boat. I don't really get that. It's kind of cool. I mean, 1929, Steamboat Willie. You could have just put that on the boat somewhere, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to have to put most of these pieces. Because if someone... Oh my god, I know for a fact someone who may or may not be seeing this right now is going to know what this is because we built this together. This is one of the floors inside the whatever you call it, blacksmith. That's the bed and like the bare carpet and like the fireplace and all that. Pretty cool. Going in the bin. But that's going to be a whole build, which I'm pretty excited about. This thing too. This is such a cool thing. This whole little build here is just for this little like writing a note type thing. I really like that. We're gonna put this to the side. We're not putting that in the bin. I almost just knocked over all of this rigging for the pirate ship stuff, so we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, another element I want to talk about for 2 seconds. I friggin' love this element, and I want to get. I'm already inspired by it, but this is like a Lego zipline handle, and it's, in my opinion, designed to be used in conjunction with ropes and Lego ropes and wires and stuff, so you can have them slide down literally from along the rope and stuff. And I want to make really cool zip line related things. I'm finding some more Lego brick over here. I want to get put into the bin there. All of this stuff is just gonna get piled back up into the bin. I don't have much home for it right now. I found this, which is so cool. I've never seen anything like this before. It's got to be Bionicle or something. If anyone knows what this is from, let me know. That's pretty sick. It's like this huge spike ball. This is sick. It's like a Morning Star or a mace head or something like that. But it's huge. A big one. Alright. Proceeding. Let's keep working on this area here. Get the scrap out of here. These two lamp poles and this fountain are from Sesame Street. These like brown gooey looking things. I don't know what these are from. They're clearly from something. So I've kind of separated these and just kind of putting these to the side somewhere. Put them right there on top of the Prince of Persia floor traps. Got some textured bricks. I have a huge bin of textured bricks that I'm so excited about, actually. And this is actually kind of perfect. This one's kind of turned into excess random small Lego Technic elements. This thing looks cool to me. I don't really know why. It's like a... I can't even describe what this looks like to me, but it's like a... maybe a jet engine or some kind of propeller, some kind of a jet propulsion device. Who knows? But with the caution, it makes it look more construction related than like anything else. So I don't know. It just looks cool to me. Put this in with the stickers and the prints. Stickers. Unfortunately, I have a lot of my main base element tubs or containers or whatever lidded up right now, so I can't easily access those without spending a bunch of time doing that. So I'm going to set these to the side. I know I've definitely been going for a while now, so I'm going to be going for at least, if at most, another 55 minutes. I'm going to go till the end of this hour, and then I call it right then at 8, unless I can get this done before then. So, all right, so we're going to get this put over here, grab the scrap over here. All these blacksmith elements. I can just pile those up in one spot inside of one of these bins so they're not all like lost. And this, another one. Oh man, I didn't even mention it earlier when I was ranting on about all the sets are in here. There was multiple city modulars in here. You heard me right. City modulars. And so like this is one of them right there. You can just tell. You don't even have to look at it. You're like, whoa, that's a, what the? Bam! And yeah, this is sick. And as you can tell somewhere, or no, well not as you can tell, they're flush right there and right there. So they're designed to go right up against each other. Yep. Yep. Another one I'm super hyped about that I got, it will be my second one ever now, is I got another Overwatch set. I'm so hyped. It'll be my second one, and I'm going to definitely be doing a whole episode on just remaking that and then talking about potential Overwatch scenes and dioramas I can make. Here's another one. Look at this. Another one. I don't even know which one this is from. I can't remember, but boom. Look at this. The whole thing still like just put together. I'll have to do a little reconstruction on it because I don't really know how much of it is missing or not, but these big pieces, we'll put these back in there for now. And there it goes. It all just fell apart. Okay. That'll happen. Now we're going to get these big chunks out of here. I think that was another part of some pirate ship. This is, someone's going to help me out with this. I'm pretty sure this is Harry Potter. Oh, I'm pretty certain it is because this is, because I got it right over here. The Basilisk. Big old badass snake with the sword in its mouth and everything. This is so cool. Definitely going to be doing some fun stuff with this, and I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be coming out like that. But yeah, I'll recreate this someday, or just put that set back together so it can be part of the mega Harry Potter set. Mega Harry Potter. Alright, we're making progress. Getting this crap off the table. This is an interesting, I don't know what this is, but it's kind of funny. El Fuego, like some big plane. I don't know. Seems kind of silly, but also kind of cool. I don't even know what set this is from, or if it's from a theme, or if it's just from some random city line or something. Basilisk. The big one. Found this, which is super cool. Super cute little ice cream characters on the side of this ice cream bicycle ice cream man mini build. Love this. More bases to sets that I'm not even sure what they are from. Or this is a base to some set that I can't remember. I did find a really cool element that is not Lego, but I'm definitely keeping. That's Playmobil. I freaking love it. It's this big, huge, goofy, cartoony sized treasure chest, but it's got all these badass gold chunks in here. And I'm gonna save this. Definitely use this in a diorama. Like I've mentioned at the beginning, I want to do some stuff that involves other things than just Lego. Figures and action figures and all kinds of cool stuff. I literally forgot where I put the cobwebs, which is annoying. I just moved them the other day and now they're gone. I don't know where they're at. No more cobwebs. and this is crazy, there was that theme called Nexo Nights that made all these crazy translucent colored body pieces and weapons, and that was really fun. Those will be fun to make. This is a really cool wand. Trans pink, like fairy wand in a sense. This is a cool mask element that definitely goes to a very specific helmet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find it at the moment. Actual piece of Lego macaroni. An actual piece of Lego macaroni. That's a Technic element, so it goes in there. Like that. Got that in there. This can go in here. This crap can just go in here for now. Keep that with those. Alright. Get these walls out of here. Prince of Persia. Never played the video game, never seen any of the movies, but I freaking love the Lego. Lego! It's so funny because, like, that's just so, like, that's totally tracks. Like, there's so many IPs and stuff out there that I've never interacted with, I couldn't care less about, but I really want the Lego set. Perfect example, Friends. I know it's an amazing show. I love it. Maybe I'll watch some of those episodes one day. Not going to be doing that anytime soon. Haven't watched any of them ever. But I want those sets because they're cool. And I love the concept that in those Friends sets, there's 2 now. There might be more. I'm a little rusty. A little behind the days. I'm behind the times. Lego times. The Lego Friends sets are chocked full of Easter egg references to stuff that happens throughout the shows. And that's cool to me. That's really cool to me. Because I want to have someone who, like, is obsessed with Friends comes over and they see the set. And they're like, oh my god, this and that. And there's the canoe here from that one episode that, like, what? I don't even know. So, yeah. A lot of bulk chunks here. Bulk chunks. Gotta go back to the bin. Bulk chunk bin. Okay, this is pretty cool. I found this just right now. This has got to be part of the Harry Potter Basilisk set or something like that. It's like a tomb, and then it just like opens up. Pretty cool. Maybe not. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. Got our man from Stranger Things. Got our boys from Harry Potter and the Whomping Willow. You've done damage to a Whomping Willow that's been on these grounds since from before you were born. Another one-liner for you. Who says that? Alright, little Lego drone. That's silly, but kind of cool. A lot of Lego. Technic. Big engine. Yeah, that kind of thing. I could just toss this right into the big bucket of Lego vehicle elements. That, I know what that's from. So we're just going to put that there. That's a bunch of Technic I don't want to take apart right now. Got a Jurassic Park set or 2. Mainly happy about the figs and dinos that came with that. Dinos! Everybody do that dinosaur. Stickers. Lego stickers. I have a whole bucket. A whole drawer of just elements that have a sticker on them. I already know, but we're going to do some more Lego trivia. What, just based on these stickers, we'll take a look at that. Those who know immediately will know immediately what Lego Harry Potter set this is probably absolutely from. Harry Potter. You already know. Correct. It is the bathtub scene where they do the thing in the water with the egg and the mermaids and all the stuff and the bubbles. I don't remember it, but I remember it. Okay. More Stranger Things stuff. And to make a pile of things I know are from Stranger Things. Bricks, bricks, bricks all day. And these, I like to separate these big chunks of like nature, rocks. These aren't SERPs or burps. They're like baby, mini, merp. A mini ugly rock piece. There's the small and the big. But there's always room for one more. I don't know where to put these right now. So we're going to put them in there. And with these. Nope, these are vehicle stuff. Helicopter landing modulation things. And this is part of a pirate ship thing. I want that over there. This is a punching thing. I feel like I know what this is from, but I can't think of it. I know what this is from, but I can't think of it. It's one of those like extender punchers. This is like... Oh, what is this from? Found a couple of cool Lego stickers. Part of the, Bro. That's kind of cool. This sticker is from the Jurassic Park. I don't know if you can see it. But the top one has actually been cut. To like indicate that's where the damage was done or whatever that made the system shut down. Kind of cool detail. I love the details. And we're making some serious progress. Get these chunks out of here. Let's go deal with this crap up here, and we're making some serious progress. This is kind of perfect because I needed a reason to get this crap off the table. Was what I was trying to do. In the end, no matter what. Another cool sticker. Bricks, bricks, the wonderful thing. Xmas. Stranger. Stranger. A lot of random elements that just don't necessarily have a home at the moment. Sorry about that. That was not supposed to be heard. Yes, that was a PlayStation being turned on. All right. All right, we back. Do I got my guy here still? All right, think my headset monitor has gone AFK. You still there? Okay. He is not there. That is okay. I do not expect anyone to listen to me for long periods of time, unless they absolutely want to. I wonder if this fire is from Stranger Things. I got a feeling it is, so I'm gonna put it right here. Yep, we're looking good, separating stuff. One of these and all of those. Everything's got a home. But the problem is, I can't find them half the time. Just keep moving things around. Drive me crazy. I literally thought these were here, and now they're not here. So, I don't know where anything is anymore. That's definitely something that'll happen if you have a lot of Lego and do a lot of sorting. You'll end up kind of forgetting where certain things are at times if you take too long on a break. Alright, so we're going to throw those on there, slide this out. Okay, let's see here. This one I can definitely do some work on. I want to get all of these trans elements kind of popped together some way or another. I think I know what I need to do. Unfortunately, this might be louder than I'd like, but we're just going to grab this out of there. Alright. And we've got another bin. This is a really cool thing. A Lego branded product that was a collab with IKEA. Lego collab IKEA. Yeah, that'll be it.